Like, are you kidding me? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be a review wear test of the Morphe 2 Skin Tint and the Morphe 2 Concealer. If you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friend. I really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so for the skin tint, this is the shade Hint of Cream. Tinted moisturizer from Colourpop like 6W, and this is the bourjois healthy mix. In comparison, I do feel like this is definitely quite yellow, but definitely workable. Okay, very quickly, the concealer shade comparison. This is the Revlon Candid 05 Fair. This is the McGrath L3. And this is Morphe 2 Peak of Vanilla shade. I do like this shade actually. This is a good shade. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into prime. So for primer today, I think I'm just gonna go into the Fourth Ray Beauty Thirst Aid primer. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm a little dry today. Okay guys, so let's get into the application. So today we're going to try it out again. This is actually my third day using it, so I have a pretty good idea of what I think about it already. So I got this in the second shade called Hint of Cream. It says fair with golden undertone. Let me just show you guys how liquid it is and how it blends out. Let me just show you. Definitely is a little yellow, but better yellow than pink these days for me. So that is what it looks like spread out. It does feels kind of serum like skin tint. So I'm just gonna use my finger on one side. It definitely feels more like a serum like kind of a skin tint, which I do enjoy. I mean, I do enjoy this type of consistency because you can just like rub it into the skin and, you know, it's easier to apply. And if you really just like want to throw it on, get out the door, you sure can. And it gives you more of like a natural leaning dewy finish. So if you do have oily skin, I don't know if you will love this because it's more natural dewy than matte. I'm just gonna build a little bit more. So it does say it is sheer to medium coverage, so you can definitely build this, which I like. You can see it kind of just evened out my skin tone a little bit. And on this side, I don't have anything on but the moisturizer. For this side of my face, I'm just gonna go into a damp sponge. I'm gonna do a few more drops. And then I'm taking my Rue Cosmetics sponge. I wet it. And I'm just going to finish applying. If you use a sponge, the coverage is definitely a little more sheer, especially a damp sponge. So it's really up to you how you want to apply it. And I have applied it with a brush. It looks nice as well, so you can really do anything that you like. I'm going to lightly pat over the finger side just to make sure everything is pressed into the skin. And you can definitely see the glow, which I do enjoy. I think I'm gonna give myself a few more drops so I can see if I can build this one up with the much. Just build it around my problem area. Okay, before we apply the concealer, let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see how it looks on the skin. I wouldn't say it necessarily has any like pore blurring type of a quality, but it doesn't like emphasize the texture or your dryness. Okay, I do feel like this side of my nose is maybe a little dry, and I kind of feel like just a little bit of the skin tint is floating a little bit, but nothing too bad. Nothing like terrible actually. Next we're going into the Morphe 2 Hide&Peak Concealer. It comes in with like a paddle style doe foot applicator. I got it in the shade Peak of Vanilla. Let me swatch it here so you guys can see. What I want to do is I kind of want to apply it on one side, and the other side I'm just going to use my usual. It was not like super duper wow by the concealer, so I'm just gonna blend it out with a sponge. Coverage is definitely like a light coverage. Okay, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more on this area right here, just to see how well it covers. Yeah, you can build it. So yeah, it definitely is a light medium vibe. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit as well, just to cover the redness around my nose. And a little bit on my problem area. So on this side of my eyes, I'm just gonna do my usual Revlon Candid Concealer. The shade is more neutral, but you know, it's cheaper, so I do want to compare a little bit just to see the difference. Because I feel like the concealer is good, but it did not like wow me. It's just not like that type of love at first sight. So I'm gonna flip the sponge over to the clean side. Okay, let me put a little tiny more on the Revlon side, just a little bit on here. Okay, that is what my under eye look like. This is the side with Revlon, and this is the side with Morphe 2. And now I want to quickly set it with some Kosas Cloud Set powder. This powder is quite finely milled. I'm gonna take some Kosas powder on the Rare Beauty concealer brush, and I am just gonna lightly set the sides of my nose. I'm already seeing like this nose. This side is giving me a little trouble, but oh well. It's the nose for me always. Okay, so this is the face for now. I can immediately see like the powder kind of gathers a little bit on this side. but I do enjoy the skin tint quite a bit because it does provide quite a bit of a coverage. If you do have oily skin, not sure if this is going to be for you. It might get oily for you throughout the day. So let me tell you guys the time so we can do another wear test for you guys. It is currently 2:51 and I kind of put this base on around like what, 2:30ish. Anywho, I'll definitely see you guys at the next check-in. Okay guys, so this is our first impression check-in. It is currently 12:17 a.m. I start glamming, I would say around 8 p.m.-ish. So we're about like a good 4 hours in. I went to the 626 night market. Let me know if you guys went, if you do live in LA. And yeah, this is the face right now. I'll definitely zoom you guys in so you guys can see what's going on. I feel like as a skin tint, it actually performs surprisingly well. Consider I was wearing a mask. I've actually heard quite a bit of a good things about the skin tint. And I'm actually kind of surprised at the coverage and the finish is something that I'm actually quite into. Oh, I feel like the whole Morphe 2 is like a Gen Z type of a vibe. So I'm kind of interested to, give it a go. And honestly, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually quite impressed by the performance. That's it for the first impression. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm here to do my 10-hour check-in. It's currently 12:55 a.m. We're 10 hours and then some. Can you believe my face still looks like hour 6? I do want to note that I do get oily with this one though, which I actually do like. You guys know I like a glowy, dewy look anytime, anywhere. And for me, as like a desert dry skin, this is kind of rare. Like I find myself kind of getting a little woolly, sweaty these days. It's summer, it is hot, 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 hot. In LA, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, let me zoom you guys close so you guys can see like everything. I feel like around the nose definitely faded. Feel like there's some powder kind of gathers around here. The under eye, this is the side with the Morphe and this is the side with Revlon. And I do feel like they perform quite similarly, just performance wise. So for me, I feel like the concealer, it does perform quite nice, but I mean, if you can get a similar performance out of a Revlon Candid, which is only $5, then I just feel like I don't necessarily need the concealer in my life. So that's where I'm at with the concealer. As far as the skin tint goes, honestly, I'm really quite impressed with the skin tint. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. There's no settling. It just wears really well. I'm like really surprised. A skin tint for 10 hours. Like, are you kidding me? It's so hot today and I actually went out, ran some errands. I wore masks. So yeah, everything just holds up quite well. I did not spray any setting spray, just so you guys know. Also, I do want to update you guys. You guys did ask me how does the blush stick wear, and it's hour 10. My blush still on my face, so I really have been loving ColourPop blush stick, the new ones that I came out with, the new colors. Chef's Kiss, I love it. So yeah, at hour 10, I really did not expect my face to still look like I still got something going on, the blush, the bronzer, concealer. I feel like our tint for Skintint is quite incredible. I mean, like, I really enjoy this, surprisingly. I feel like I have not purchased anything from Morphe for a long time other than their continuous setting mist. I have not really purchased anything until Ariel released his collab, and I bought 2 of the brush sets. If you guys have a similar eye shape, I highly recommend that brush set. Is a really good one. Anyways, this is just gonna be a new favorite of mine, I think. I really enjoyed this and how surprisingly long wearing it is. And yeah, if you have oily skin, I don't think you'll love it as much, just because for me, even I get oily throughout the day. If you don't like the dew, this may not be for you. It is a pleasantly surprise for me. I surprisingly enjoyed it quite a bit. Not gonna lie, a skin tint on the scale of 1 to 10 is definitely like a solid A for me. The only thing I would say is just the shade is a little yellow, but it works. It performs quite beautifully. I would definitely be reaching for this quite a bit, and I feel like the concealer is definitely like a solid 7. It does perform. Just comparing the price point, I feel like if Revlon can do the similar thing, I would just rather pay $5 rather than 12. So you get what I'm trying to say. It's not like it's bad. It definitely performs, but it just did not wow me. It's a good one, but it did not like impress me. You know, quite nice actually. But between the skin tint and the concealer, I definitely would choose the skin tint. So yeah, that is it for the video today. Do comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the Morphe 2 skin tint and the concealer. Let me know if you guys are interested in trying anything from Morphe 2. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's review, wear test, and do comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And have you tried the Morphe 2 skin tint and concealer? Are you interested in trying? I would love to hear your thoughts. And again, I'm really grateful for you guys watching my videos and commenting. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.